This is the Cholo News Report for Tuesday 30 April 2019. Emperor Akihito is set to abdicate the throne in favor of his son Naruhito, Crown Prince of Japan. He will be the first Choko. With the arrival of the Heisei era, however, Japan began to show signs of suffering from a kind of restless leg syndrome that stirred it from that sleep, with rapid increases in arms imports accompanied by efforts to mobilize its self-defense forces. Thousands more, including Nobel Prize-winning physicist Toshihide Masukawa and survivors of World War II air raids, sued the government over the legislation, which they said violated their constitutional right to live in peace as Japan could become the target of armed attacks and terrorism should it become embroiled in warfare. In Britain, Queen Elizabeth II has sat on the throne for more than 6 decades, and royal successors in the Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden, Norway and Spain are all young women. A propaganda video featuring Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is released, in which he references the 2019 Sri Lanka Easter bombings, indicating that he is still alive and that the video was shot very recently. It is the first time he has been seen on video since July 2014, when he addressed a crowd at the now destroyed Great Mosque of Al-Nuri in Mosul. ISIL's Al-Furqan media network published on Monday what it said was a video message from its leader, in which he said the group would seek revenge for the killing and imprisonment of its fighters. It was unclear when the footage was filmed, but al-Baghdadi referred in the past tense to the months-long fight for Baous, ISIL's final bastion in eastern Syria, that ended last month. "The battle for Baous is over," said the ISIL leader with a bushy grey beard and an assault weapon close by, sitting cross-legged on a cushion and addressing 3 men, whose faces had been blurred. Hotari Alsham. At least 17 Syrian government troops and their allies were killed by 2 armed groups in Syria's northern province of Aleppo, a war monitor said. Saturday's attacks in the southern and southwestern countryside of Aleppo province were launched shortly after midnight and triggered clashes that continued until dawn, said Rami Abdul-Rahman, the observatory's chief. On Friday, Russian raids killed at least 10 civilians in Idlib province, the hub of territory held by HTS in northwestern Syria. Syria's state news agency SANA said rebels shelled the northern government-held village of Hada, killing 2 civilians and wounding others. Avengers: Endgame breaks numerous box office records, including the biggest opening weekend in cinematic history, grossing over $1 billion worldwide. Venezuelan filmgoers watch the first screening of Avengers: Endgame in Caracas. At the very least, Avengers: Endgame will almost certainly surpass Titanic, the 1997 blockbuster starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, which ranks as the second biggest film of all time, taking 2.19 globally. Avengers: Endgame is one of many golden properties that will debut exclusively on the service, which launches later this year, before being released elsewhere. The death toll in cyclone-hit northern Mozambique has risen to 38, as aid workers struggle to reach the worst affected areas. 7 people were also killed by the cyclone in Comoros.